So without further ado, I'm going to just give a brief overview of our next speaker, Ray Waddingham. And Ray says, I hear voices, see visions and navigate realities that others find unusual. Singing was my outlet long before I found the words to speak. And Ray goes on to describe listening back to her words helps her feel connected to others. Ray also connections in terms of mental health work, in terms of she's the chair of the Hearing Voices Network of England. She's also the vice chair of ISPS, if you were to let us know what that is. And she also runs an online learning community, Growing Pearls. She's a trainer and an open dialogue practitioner, and she's studying for a PhD. So quite a lot in life Ray is fitting in. Without further ado, I'm going to pass you over to Ray.
Thank you, Akima. Can you hear me okay? Is the sound working?
I
Yeah,
think so.
someone's nodding.
Thank you, Ray.
Fine. Thank you so much. I don't know why I'm here, which is a lot of my my life, because I'm just wanting to listen. Actually, I've been blown away by everyone's contribution tonight, and but I'm going to share a few songs with you. ISPS is the International Society for Psychological and Social Approaches to that thing we call psychosis. That thing we is my own addition. I think it's an interesting word. And someone says, how do I create the time? I'm a mum as well. I have no idea. Luckily, I have many parts and many voices, so that kind of gives me some extra space. So I've got 2 songs to share with you tonight. The first one is an a cappella one called Breathe Tonight, and it's one I wrote probably after years of hospitalisation in my 20s, and then I got released and I went to the pub and I pretty much stayed in the pub, having fun. I gigged a lot. After this sort of coming out of the isolation phase, I started to throw myself into life. I was known as Ray Studley on the local music scene. I had mates. I was, but I was still freaked out by everything and terrified of my voices. And worse than that, the world we were living in and the world we're still living in completely overwhelmed me. And this is the song that I wrote on the way home from the pub called Breathe Tonight. The lyrics, the first few words are from a mate of mine, John Swift, who is an amazing poet who I met in the mental health world in Leicestershire. The world is big, but I feel so small. I cut my fingers on everything, 'cause I can't let go. I can't breathe tonight. I can't breathe tonight. I'm gonna lose my head in a sea of drink, dancing crazy to feel the music spark within, 'cause I can't breathe tonight. I can't breathe tonight. Have you ever felt lost as a child when the stars fall down? Held your head in your hands to try to block the sound. My mind is on fire, but I can't slow it down. So I'm just spinning around, spinning around. Won't you stop me, please? I paint my lips with scarlet ink. Looking in from the outside, I know you'd never think that I can't breathe tonight. I can't breathe tonight. I've got a newsman shouting in my head again. He's painting pictures of chaos as the world falls in. 'Cause I can't breathe tonight. I can't breathe tonight. Am I the only one who feels as the only one who feels afraid of the circles that we're running in? The lights are on, but no one feels at home. I watch the TV just to get my sugar fix, 'cause I'm surrounded by these headlines that are screaming out for me to be the girl who stands so tall, who fights to save the world, won't let the people fall. But still I'm frightened by these headlines and these voices in my head to do some good with all these feelings that are building up and threatening to break my sense of justice as my eyes cling to the floor, because I refuse to make excuses that there's nothing more that I could ever do to change. It gets so, the world is big, but I feel so small. I cut my fingers on everything, 'cause I can't let go. I can't breathe tonight. I can't breathe tonight. It's getting late, I need to numb my soul. I found a friend in this whiskey who'll help me lose control, so I can breathe tonight. I need to breathe tonight.
Yeah.
Wonderful, just wonderful.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was
Brilliant.
beautiful.
Yeah, that's great. Really good.
Yeah. It's a funny old one. Not the happiest one for the evening, but part of it, when I was the Hearing Voices movement at that time, my local Hearing Voices group, and I'd started to recognise that there was so much I wanted to change in the world and so much that needed to change but felt powerless to do anything about it. So it was kind of from that position that some of you might relate to. Oh, thank you. I'll play the next one because I know we're a bit behind time. You don't need to hear me chatting for the whole thing. This is a happier one. I thought I'd leave you on a high note. I have a bad history of writing love songs. Every love song except this one has ended the relationship. The problem with music is it gives you a window into your feelings, like just like my voices do, the music does that too. And every love song I've written has reminded me that I don't love the person I'm writing it for. I wrote this one on the morning of my wedding to my current husband, my only husband, and it didn't kill the relationship, so I think it's a good thing. It's called Feels Like Home, and it's kind of just about someone actually seeing inside you and not just looking at the scars, but recognizing the strength. Hopefully I'll remember how to play it. It's all in the way he moves me. I'm safe in the strength he shows me how. I am home again. Your touch feels like home again. Losing my way, I falter, get lost in yesterday, but older now. I am home again. Your touch brings me home again, and he peels back the scars from my sleeve to show me the bravest heart that he's ever seen. And though I navigate on the darkest skies, one kiss keeps me tethered to the lights. It feels like home. It's all in the way he moves me. I'm safe in the strength he shows me how. I am home again. Your touch brings
It's all in the